Yo, welcome back to another episode of the JM Show. I am your host, Jody Mo, and this is our welcome back episode. This is our first episode of the 2025, 2026 season. And yeah, I'm old school, man. So old school rules is that the season don't start into Christmas. And that's what we here to break down the Christmas games. But we gotta catch up and get back to where we at today. So, pardon me, let's get caught up with the NBA. So out east, number one seed is the Detroit Pistons, right? Shout out to the Pistons having a good season, having a great season by their standards. Great season. Number two, you got the Knicks. Three, the Celtics. Four, the 76ers, right? Shout out to Joel being back healthy, doing his thing. Magic at number five. Raptors at six. Cleveland at seven. And at the eighth seed, we got the Heat. Now, when the season first started, the Chicago Bulls, my team, they started the season out like 6 or 7-0, right? They had 13 and 15 now, right? So they came back down to regular schedule programming. But yeah, they started off nice though, but still early in the season, anything could change. They could get it back together. But if right now, if you ask me to pick a team coming out the East, I probably would lean towards the Knicks. They the team with the most experience. Joel, kind of being injury prone at this point. That would be my sleeper pick. Probably the 76ers would be my sleeper pick. But yeah, I probably have to go with the Knicks. Out west, number one seed, the Thunder, 25-3. Number two is the Spurs, which is a shock. Shout out to the Spurs. Nuggets at number three. Lakers at four. Timberwolves at five. Rockets at six. Suns at seven. Eighth is the Warriors. So the only thing I'm really shocked about is the Spurs. Is how as well as they've been playing and being that high of a seed. I'm definitely shocked by that. But every other team is, the West, right? That's how the West been looking for many years. Now the crazy part is the Clippers are 7-21. That's crazy. Because at the beginning of the season, if you'd have asked me who's coming out the West, I probably would have picked the Clippers. I would have said they was a sleeper team. They wouldn't have been my main team. Got to respect the champs. So the Thunder gonna come out the West until somebody beat them. But my sleeper pick probably would have been the Clippers, but they looking crazy. So the Grizzlies too, they 13-15 right now. They probably could turn that back around. That's still a good little spot. It ain't where you want to be, but it ain't horrible, right? But yeah, so if I had to pick a team coming out the West, you got to respect the champs. It's the Thunder. Sleeper pick would probably be the Lakers. Just Luka, LeBron, Austin Reeves. Can't sleep on that. Um, Breakdown. Okay, so now let's get to these Christmas Day games, man. These Christmas Day games are legendary, right? These were a lot of great teams play great teams. It's probably one of the first prime time like NBA games, right? You just had the NBA Cup, so the NBA is stepping it up where they want the first half of the season to matter because, like I said, old school rules. People didn't tune in into Christmas, so to start the day off, you got the Cavs versus the Knicks. And I'm going Knicks, right? The Cavs have been playing iffy. They've been up and down. They're another team that should have been a lot higher than they are. But yeah, I'm going Knicks in that, man. I see Jalen Brunson doing his thing. They just won the NBA Cup. I got the Knicks. Spurs versus the Thunder is the second game. And I still got the Thunder in this. I seen the Spurs just beat them in the tournament. That was a good win for the Spurs, right? I gave the Thunder, I think they second loss on the season. So yeah, that was a big win for the Spurs, but I got the Thunder beating them. Mavs versus the Warriors is the third game. Now I feel like the NBA might have thought the Mavs would be in a better position when they gave them a Christmas Day game, or they thought Kyrie was gonna be back, or Anthony Davis was hooping. Cooper Flag doing his thing, so shout out to him. Rookie, about to play on Christmas. That's crazy. So, but I still got the Warriors. I got Steph going crazy on Christmas Day. Steph has done it before. Ain't no telling. He might go for 50. You never know with Steph. So shout out to Steph. I got the Warriors winning that. The fourth game is the Rockets versus the Lakers, right? That's gonna be a good game, right? KD versus Bron. That's always gonna be the matchup. But now you got Luka, got Austin Reeves, right? You got Sengun for the Rockets. So that's gonna be a good game. I'm expecting the Lakers to win that. I expect them to win that game. But I wouldn't be shocked if the Rockets did, but I would pick the Lakers right now. And then to end the night, the last game, you have the Timberwolves versus the Denver Nuggets. Pardon me. Now this game, it's gonna be a good game. You know what I mean? Jokic, you got Jamal Murray, you got Anthony Edwards, you got Julius Randle. You know that should be a good game. That should definitely be one of those games that come down to the wire. That's probably one of those games I expect. Just a tough game the whole game. And I would pick the Nuggets to win that one, right? Simply because they just bigger, right? They just bigger. Rudy be doing this thing, but you know, I would pick the Nuggets to win that. The Nuggets have been good all season. The Wolves kind of getting their rhythm back now. They started off a little slummish too. But yeah, shout out to that, man. It's gonna be a good Christmas games. We'll be back the following Monday to see how we did. You know what I mean? What our record looked like on Christmas. But yeah, man. It's the welcome back episode. Short episode. You know, I ain't really want to get to too much with the what's happened before. We're gonna stick on it now. So yeah, we back to report the league, man. So expect me back every Monday, man. Short episode, this episode, but I'm back.